Hey, all you mechanical maniacs, it's Quayzar here. How's it going? I hope this video is finding you happy and healthy. Welcome back to another episode of our barn bargains and other cheap challenges. In our last episode, we went to the barn and we actually found this Nissan GTR. Now, I have been looking at this. The more I've been looking at this, the more I'm thinking I may have really screwed up getting this thing because, one, I have no turbos on here. There's no turbos on here, and that's going to be something I'm going to have to find. And with it having no door, I'm going to have to find a parts car to find the door or roam around in the junkyard. So I did do that. I went around in the junkyard. I couldn't find anything that I was looking for. However, I did find a fuel pump for our hot rod. So we're going to go ahead and put that in the car itself. And honestly, I'll show you what else I got going on here. Okay, let's get, where's my fuel pump at? There it is, right there. All right, we now have a fuel pump in place. I'm going to put you outside. Seems how you're all rusty anyway. I'm thinking about just doing up the cosmetic stuff on here. Not so much the engine, but the cosmetics of it to make it look really nice, and then take it back out on the track again, maybe. Alright, so I'm going to put it out here, and I realized that with my slammed tow truck, what I wanted to do with this is make a tow truck, a slam tow truck. Unfortunately, when I thought about it, I took this off and realized if I bought a clamshell, tow truck clamshell, all this stuff would show through it. So that is not going to work for me. So this version is not going to be able to work, so what I'm going to have to do, between you and I'm going to probably build another config to where it has a different rear end underneath here, and maybe, you know, not slam it so far down. That way I can use the tow truck, a tow truck body on it, and I'm probably going to end up doing that. For the meantime, though, I think I'm just going to keep this outside. I'm probably going to end up selling it at one time, at one point or another, to be quite honest with you. Which is kind of a bummer. I kind of liked. I mean, how many miles is this thing? It has 139,000 miles on it. That was awesome for this truck, and I was hoping to use it. But then I was thinking, you know, that stuff's just it's gonna poke through the poke through the bottom, and I like seeing it nice and clean, right? This probably would not look so nice and clean, so I'm going to have to figure out how to do that. So that leaves us with the problems of what to do with some of these cars. This one can be sold. This one is going to go to the parking. But for this one, for our barn bargain here, is the Nissan GTR. It's a 2012 Nissan GTR. Has 101,000 miles on it. Oof. Not many, but a lot more than I would think it should have on it. So let's go ahead, take a look at it. It looks like, you know, from the outside, it doesn't look like it's too bad. I've been spending money buying parts here and there. I haven't really replenished my bank account that much. So I'm hoping with the build of this one, this will replenish my bank account. I'm hoping so anyway. Alright, so how's everybody doing? Yeah, this is it's been a long week for a lot of people, especially with all the weather happening all around the nation. Hope everyone is safe in Florida. Any of my viewers, I hope you are safe and you're able to watch this and your house is not destroyed, actually. So yeah, we're going to take this thing apart. So what are we doing with this one, Hurst? Well, this is what we call classic creation. This is what we're calling the classic creation. Classic creation is what it is that we get a barn find. Ooh, that was a bad piece there. We have a barn find and we bring it back to its classic, we restore it back to its classic self. So that's what we're doing with this. We're going to take this, we're going to take all the pieces, we are going to restore it as to the best of our ability. Any parts that can be rebuilt will be rebuilt. And I mean by that is if they have no fuel pump in here. Oh yeah, well no fuel pump. If they're meant to be repairable, then I need to repair them. If they cannot be repaired, meaning they're non-repairable items like brake shoes, right? Brake shoes you can't repair those, so I have to buy them. So anything like that I have to buy. Anything that I can repair, I must repair, and anything that is unrepairable on this car, I must find and repair and put it back into a normal stock classic state. So that's how we do this here. So right now we're working on this one. Our hot rod was our tractor trash car. If you'd like to see that episode, please by all means check out the last episode. I'll throw the link up there in case you wanted to go back and take a look at that. We took that sucker around the track and it worked out pretty good, to be quite honest with you. I was kind of impressed with it. Alright, took that off. Get rid of all this other garbage, get it out of the way. Some of this stuff I can't. Gotta get this off. These rear suspension arms, both of them are shot. I don't know if I have any of them. This rear suspension looks like it's shot. So it looks like already off the bat I am going to have to find a parts car. Great, because there is no other car that's going to have these parts. So I'm going to have to find myself another GTR. Let's go with that one. Let's go over here. There we go. Yeah, this is going to be difficult. What looked okay on the outside is not okay on the inside. Oof, okay, catalytic converters are going. Get some scrap metal out of that. The gearbox don't look bad. Oh, got a bushing there. Cross member, oh, 16%. Okay, so we're good with that. I thought for sure the cross member was toast. Let's go ahead and extract all the rest of the exhaust pieces out of here. Don't need any of that. Alright, off to the repair shop where I clean off all the rust and crap and see how many parts we can actually salvage. Now, even if I destroy the part, I'm going to have to replace it, right? So I'm going to have to replace with something that I can find in the junkyard. That's the junkyard or the auction house. So I do go to Kowalski's auction house every once in a while, and just to try to find cars that I can take parts off of. I hope to get a car under budget, under the wealth of it, under its value. Most times I can't, so I do try to get it underneath its value. Junkyard is pretty easy, quick and easy to find cars that may be less than our value, but trying to find a Nissan GTR might prove interesting. I guess we will have to go out and take a look, because I'm already seeing some stuff that we are going to need. Oh no, did you see what I just did? So there we go. Dang it. That was my main piece that I wanted. Okay. That's out, that's out. Exhaust is out. Okay. Anything exhaust pieces are out. Drive shaft A. Sway bar B has to be replaced. Let's go ahead and sort these by name. Brake discs, we can repair those. So let's go ahead and repair the brake discs while we're taking a look at this. Alright. Exhaust pipes, we'll get those later. Fuel tank, I definitely need. Shock absorbers. I need 2 shock absorbers, 2 shock caps, 2 springs. These can be repairable, but I just have to find them. Sway bar B needs to be done. Spring caps can be done. Bearings cannot. Neither can the sway bars. Okay. So yeah, we're just going to buy some of the parts that we need. And then... Alright. Okay. Got 2 of those. 2 of those. 2 of those. 1 of those. Bearings, definitely 2 of those. And sway bar end links, 2 of those. Alright, got that. Okay. And we've rebuilt that. Okay, let's go through here. And we are going to... Oh, I need brake pads too. So let's go here. Clear search. Pads times 2. Gotcha. Alright. Now we're going to go through here and get rid of all the parts we don't need. That's that. That can be repairable. Fuel tank cannot be repairable. Go ahead and get rid of that exhaust. Exhaust rubber caps cannot be repaired. Springs cannot be repaired. Man, that is upsetting about that. Sway bar, we got links, bearings. Alright, so I need a spring cap, and I do not have that rear end. So what I'm going to do is let's go ahead and do whatever we can here. Hopefully we repair the rims. We're going to get some tires for them, and we're going to have to make it a run out to the junkyard. Or maybe we can go out to the salvage, Kowalski Salvage Yard, and see if we can find a GTR. We'll probably go to the junkyard first. Okay, both those rims are in nice and good shape. Got those. What were the tires? Race tire 285/35. Race tire. So 285/35. Right? 285/35, right? That's what's it. 285/35/20. Yep. You know, you always need to check before I go doing this stuff because I don't want to be wasting any money. Alright, balance you out. Alright, so I've got that taken care of. Go back into here. Let's get rid of my tires. 310 credits for that and for that. So I'm making a little bit of money on the stuff that I fuel tank. And I just put a fuel pump in my hot rod. Good grief. Alright. So, let's see, fuel. I need a fuel tank. The fuel tank is not repairable. So we got that. No matter what, we've got a fuel tank involved here. Alright. Fuel tanks involved. What else can I get? I can get the entire exhaust system because none of that, and I mean absolutely none of it, is repairable. So 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 middle muffler, and 2 catalytic converters, I think it is. Yep. So let's go to the exhaust shop. get GTR muffler times 2. And exhaust pipe times 2. Middle muffler times 2. And let's clear our list here. Clear our search, get 2 catalytic converters. Brandy new ones. Alright. Okay, catalytic converter here, catalytic converter there. Alright, and what are these? Front exhaust pipe B. So let's go ahead and get 2 of those. There we go. And there we go. Alright, we've got an exhaust system on it right now. I'm definitely going to need some other pieces, but that's okay. So let's do this. Let's go into the junkyard and see if we can find a GTR. We'll hit the junkyard first. And if not the junkyard, we'll hit the auction house. Alright. We're on the lookout for a GTR, like a 2012 GTR. Any of those series of GTRs will work. Wait a minute. Are you a GTR that's capable of having that rear end? No, you are not. What a bummer. But what's the price tag on you anyway? 9 grand. It's not worth it. Okay. We are going off deep into the territory here to look around. Corvette. No, Bugini. What is the price tag on you? 44. It's only worth 38. Jeez, now if that was the opposite way around, I could buy it for 38 and sell for 44. Brother, I'd be doing that. I would be doing that in a heartbeat. Yeah, I'm not seeing any GTRs out here. Any new ones? Oh, well, no, that's not it. Nope, that's not it. Does not have that type of rear end at all. Okay, what is the price tag on you? I'm always looking. 5.2 worth 5.8. I'm only gaining about 600 clams out of that, so I don't want that at all. Here's one of my drag cars. This car is a beast, right? It's just the horsepower in this thing is absolutely crazy. Trust me. What's the price tag on you? Worth 9? Nope, that's only 300 bucks. Not even worth my time. And I don't see anything else out here. Alright, let's head back to the garage and head out to the auction house, shall we? Alright. Now, let's see what we can find at the auction house. Alright, Kowalski Salvage Cars. Let's see what we can find. Let's find ourselves a GTR in here. Oh, and we have a 12 V-Spec. 1 star. Oh, this is probably not looking good. Alright, well, hang on. By golly. That's the V-Spec. There's 1 turbo. Got the other turbo. Does have the rear end. Let's see. How are we looking? Okay, not too shabby. Look at the front end up here. Okay. Some suspension pieces. We'll take a look at this just to make sure we are in good shape here. Actually, a lot of these pieces look like they're in good, decent shape. The lower control arms here, I need those too. So that would be a bonus. Which looks like they are in pretty decent shape. Alright. Does have a driver's door. Alright, so this probably has everything we actually need for our car. 49,000 miles. It has less than it. It's at 60 grand. Oof. Alright. Let's see what we can get this for, because it does have all the pieces we need to bring our baby back to life. From what I understand, this does not have a title, so it is not even worthwhile rebuilding this bad boy, so we're just looking to get parts. 60 grand down the drain. I'm gonna be down to 320. What I'll end up doing is after I take, whatever parts I need from this, I will go ahead and resell the car and get some money back. So 48, 49. Yeah, I knew he was gonna hit it. Come on, let me have it. Let me have it. Let me have it. Oh man, let me have it. Let me have it. Bastard. 61. Yeah. I'm gonna hit it one more. Ah. Okay, I can't let this one go. It's got too many parts I need. Alright, so I've won it. Let me receive the car. We're gonna put it in the garage. Okay, so that is... Yep, and that was the only one in there. Alright, let's head back to the garage. Alright, there we have it. We have ourselves a parts car. Just like that. This engine looks like it's in way better shape than the engine we have in that. And that was in a barn. For crying out loud. Jeez. Alright. Well, first thing first, let's take this over and let's get it washed up because let me get the rat crap out of it. I did lose my butt on it as far as, how much money, but I think I can resell this easily. I'm going to take all the old parts and put them back on here and resell the car after I get done with it. So right now, let's see. What am I in for? I am in, I gained 490 bucks after I washed it. It's that much more. So there you go. We're already up on top. Cool. All right, we're going to send this back to the car lifter, and what we're going to end up doing is stripping this one for our classic. Now this one is this one is probably worth more money in the long run, but we are trying to get our classic built, and that's the name of the game. So let's see. Underneath here, I guess I'm gonna have to take this whole rear end apart, aren't I? Yeah, I'm going to have to. That's going to have to suck. So yeah. Alright, so we're going to spend our entire time together rebuilding rear ends. And what I'll end up doing is taking these discs and repairing these discs just for the fun of it, because it'll give me some value on this car. And it's not costing me anything to repair them. So that's probably what I'm going to end up doing, is repairing parts on here to put it back just to get some, well, repairing them, I should say, that does cost me money. I don't want to cost any more money than I have to. So what I'm going to end up doing is, I got to take this all apart. Damn. I'll take this all apart, and then going to have to take the parts I need. See, so the rear end on this is going to be just shot because this has a fuel pump in it. Woohoo! Got a fuel pump too, so that's coming out. That's coming with me. So that's going to get rebuilt. I know a lot of you are like, oh, Hurst, you got to rebuild that one. No, I want to stick with the classic one. This is, if I were to play it along with the storyline here, this car does not have a title and cannot really be sold to anyone to be used on the street. So it's just a black market car, I guess, as far as I'm concerned. We do have a couple of, I got rid of, I sold the parts that I had bad parts for, so, okay. I know what I'm talking about. I sold the shocks, but I can reuse these shocks. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. So I'm taking 2 rear ends apart to make one good one. Makes a whole lot of sense, doesn't it? Okay. Oh. link. Yeah, this thing didn't have any bushings in it back. Holy crap. Okay, so can I take the sway bar off? Yeah. This has no drive shafts on it. That's interesting. So I still have to find some drive shafts. Wow. Okay. Alrighty. So for my repaired parts for the rear end here, I need to repair at least one of these. I need to repair rear suspension arm A. Fuel pump. Rear suspension arm A. And the rear end. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't want to do that. Okay. Spent more money on something I didn't want to. Okay, so now with that in play, what am I going to need? I'm going to need bushings. So I think I need, I don't know how many I need. Crap. Okay. All right. We're good. We're good. Okay, so what we can do here is that housing knuckle in. Put that gearbox in. That cross member in. There we go. Sway bar, the brand new one. Shock absorber. Brandy new. Wheel hub. Oh, upper suspension arm can't. That I can. Okay, so that's rubber bushing, small rubber bushing. Okay, so I think this is, let me see if I got this right. It's going to be 10 and 8. I believe, because the other type of rear end like this is 8 and 8. So I'm hoping I'm right here. Okay, small rubber bushing, brand new. Okay, rubber bushing, boom. Spring cap, sway bar, or sway link. Okay, so this is how we're playing it. We're putting all the new parts on my classic rebuild, my classic here. And then all the other crap parts are going on the parts car. That way I can use them later. I can sell the car later and at least get some money back. Okay, hub. Yep, was good. Bearing, brand new. Axle. Disc brakes. Pads. Caliper and cylinder. And I have the tires. Woohoo! Yeah. Okay, so a nice clean rear end on that so far. I'm so happy I found. I'm so happy I found that fuel pump in there while I'm thinking about it. Okay, small rubber bushing. Regular rubber bushing. I can't get in there. There we go. Okay, that. Spring cap. Yeah, definitely didn't have to go to the warehouse for those, so that's a good deal. Shock absorber. Should have one brand new one there. Yep. Link. We're pushing here. We're pushing here. There's bushing on the other side, so that's good. And all new rubber bushings there. Good deal. All bushings are accounted for. So the only thing I'm looking for now is a drive shaft. It looks like I'm going to need that. Looks like for the most part all the other pieces I have on the parts car. Whew. Okay, so kind of lucked out on that. Even the door. Amazing. Okay, take that, put that on there. All right, so there we have it. The rear end of our Nissan GTR is complete. Let's go ahead and take the door off here. Take it to the body shop, repair table. Oh, what do you mean? I can't repair it? Oh, no. No. It's 1%. No way. Wow. Well, that kind of sucks. Alright. I guess that door goes back on. And I thought the mirror was on there too. Guess not. Alright, so that's a big bummer on that. Crap, man. I really thought... Yeah, we are going to put this all back together. Just like so. We're going to put all these pieces back on because we're not going to need any of this. The cross member is shot. That's okay. And we're going to see just how much money we lost on this sack of crap here. We're giving it a crap rear end. Okay, bushing. Let's see, sway bar. I don't know if I've got all the pieces for this, but we'll see. I think we should, even the crappy suspension pieces, yep. Okay. So what I'm trying to do is just get as much money back out of this as possible. And to do that, I don't want to put any money into it that I need to. I can repair the parts, right? But I think turning these down doesn't cost me anything. Yeah, it's not costing me anything. And I get an improved brake disc, which will increase its value a little bit anyway. At least I hope so. Try to offset the rear end and the lower trailing arms. Alright. There we go with that. Brand new disc, 100%. It's got to bring a little bit of value. And put the tire back on. Okay. You know, I could always just save these pieces, but nah. I really want to try to get my money back out of it. I've always dwindled down. I had like 430. I've been buying parts and been finding stuff in the junkyard, and you know, for hopefully upcoming episodes. And I maybe I need to stop doing that because I'm really spending a whole lot of money in the junkyard, and I shouldn't be. I need to start, doing my thing where I buy cars and just go ahead and, wash them, dress them up, and sell them outright. But I haven't even been doing that. Okay, bearing. Okay, do I have? Nope, got that. Rubber bushing there. Rubber bushing here. And maybe I'm getting better bushings in here too. I don't know. Are we missing anything else here? Bushing there. Bushing over here, which I can't get to because of the drive shaft. Yeah, this thing didn't have any drive shafts. Okay. Bushing there. See, now it didn't have bushings when it came in, so this will be a plus. Definitely. Alright, I think I've got everything. Yeah, the drive shaft I'm going to have to save. The rest of this stuff is going to have to go. So let's see what the... Hey, look at that. Just by, putting in a few used bushings, I've increased the value of this. So, hey, I'm already... I've taken some parts off of it, cleaned it up, and I'm doing pretty well with this parts car. So that's cool. All right. Guess that's what I'm going to do for right now. I am going to probably sell off all these bushings, and I will probably catch you guys later. We've got a lot of work to do to try to swap some parts around. So till the next time, I hope you stick with me. I'm on the fence with this, so I will get back with you on that. Until the next time, guys, keep it real and keep customizing. I love seeing the pics over on the Facebook channel. Until next time, this is Quayzar saying goodnight, everyone, and I am out.